In a quiet town, two new mothers, Sarah and Laura, held their futures in their arms. Both dreamed of providing a wonderful life for their children. Their starting lines were identical, but their definition of a good life and the paths they chose would lead them to vastly different destinies. This is the story of the rich mom and the poor mom, a tale not of income, but of outlook. Laura believed that life was meant to be lived in the now. Why wait for joy? She chose immediate comfort. The sprawling house in the best neighborhood, financed to the hilt. The gleaming SUV that turned heads, on a lease that stretched their budget thin. She wrapped her family in the warmth of material possessions, believing it was the truest expression of love. "You only live once," she'd say, scrolling through pictures of lavish vacations funded by credit. Each like was a validation, each compliment a confirmation that she was on the right path. Her income was a river that flowed through her hands, never pausing long enough to form a lake, always rushing towards the sea of expenses. Meanwhile, Sarah also wanted the best for her family, but her vision extended beyond the horizon. She chose discipline, a path far less glamorous. She understood that true wealth isn't about what you spend, but what you build. While Laura bought a bigger house, Sarah bought books on compound interest. While Laura chased trends, Sarah tracked markets. There were moments of doubt. Friends questioned her modest lifestyle, but with every dollar methodically invested, every dividend reinvested, she felt a deeper sense of security. She was a farmer, patiently tending her crops, knowing the harvest would one day be monumental. Each small sacrifice wasn't a loss. It was a down payment on a future of absolute freedom. 2 decades flew by. Then, the inevitable happened. The economic seasons changed. A harsh winter arrived, sudden and unforgiving. For Laura, the frost bit deep. The high-paying job, the foundation of her lavish life, disappeared. The bills didn't. The foreclosure notice on the door of her dream home felt like ice in her veins. The comfort she had so desperately chased had become a cage of anxiety. She was adrift in a storm with no anchor, realizing the price of her present comfort was her future peace. For Sarah, the same winter felt different. It was cold, yes, but she had a fire. Her forest of investments, though battered by the storm, stood strong and deep-rooted. The passive income it generated was a steady stream, unaffected by her employment status. For her, the market downturn wasn't a source of panic. It was an opportunity, a Black Friday sale for assets. She was secure, not because she was lucky, but because she was prepared. She had traded years of fleeting wants for a lifetime of genuine needs fulfilled. She was no longer a slave to a paycheck. She was the master of her own economy. This is not a story about being rich or poor. It is a story about becoming wealthy versus staying broke. Both mothers loved their children. Both were good people, but their philosophies were their fortunes. One built a life on the shifting sands of now, a beautiful but fragile castle destined to be washed away by the first high tide. The other built a fortress on the bedrock of discipline, a structure that would stand for generations. Look at your life today. Every financial decision you make is a brick. Are you building a sandcastle or a fortress? Will you choose the fleeting comfort of today, or will you invest in the unshakable freedom of tomorrow? The choice is yours to make. Your future is not yet written, but it is being designed by you right now.